Hello everyone, welcome back to question number 6 for SBP 2021. This question is pretty hot. It looks like it is application on quadratic function. Right, once we see the hot question, we will connect to the topic. We need to make the relationship between the topic, which is quadratic function. Let's get started with the question right now. Diagram 3 shows a swing net tied between two tree trunks. So as you can see, you have the diagram. So we try to convert the diagram into graph. So just try to relate the diagram into mathematical graphical method. So we just focus to minimum point, the y-intercept. Obviously we don't have the x-intercept here. All right, so let's get the information from the graph. This is 210. In terms of number, this will be 210 also. And then if I look at here, we have 100 cm for the midpoint here, 100 cm. Obviously, we want to label the midpoint later. Now let's continue with the story. Make sure we really understand the question. You have to really understand the question, then you will get the information from that question. Both ends of the swing rope are tied at the same height of 210 centimeter, and the distance between the two trees is 200 centimeter. The height of the swing net in the middle of the tree is 100 centimeter from the level of the height of the rope tied between the trees. Meaning that this is a very important keyword. The height of the swing net in the middle tree is 100 cm from the level of the height of the rope tied between the trees. Alright, so meaning that we were given the information that this middle is a middle point, and the question is saying that this height is 100 centimeter from here. You get the information? That means this point, the balance here should be 210 minus 100, which is 110 centimeter from the base. Alright, so we have to know that this point, for this point, the x is 100, the y is 110. First, get the right fact. So this is a minimum point. Alright, minimum point is at 100 and 110. By looking at this sentence, the height of the swing net in the middle of the tree is 100 cm from the level of the height of the rope tied between the two trees. If you are very confused, you can double confirm with the BM version. Okay, the BM version is saying that ketinggian jala buayan di tengah-tengah pokok adalah 100 cm dari paras ketinggian tali yang diikat antara dua pokok. Okay, that show that it is very clear that this is 100 centimeter from the paras tali itu diikat. Alright, so this is confirmed 100 centimeter. Now let's answer the question after we get the right fact. Assume the 3A is the y-axis and the base as the origin. State the equation of axis of symmetry in meters. In meters. So that means the question is saying that this is origin. Alright, this is origin. So origin is here, and then axis of symmetry here is a middle. It will pass through the middle point of the minimum point. So this is 100 centimeter, but the question 1 meter. So that means 1 meter is 100 centimeter, right? So if you want to convert to 100 centimeter to meter, it will be 1 meter, right? So that means the x here is x equal to 1 meter in meter. So that will be the answer for axis of symmetry in unit meter for first question for A. Then find the equation of the parabolic swing rope fx, right? So that means we want to write fx equal to something like this. Normally, if you are asking to write the equation whereby the word text it was there, minimum point given, so we can just plug in into this equation, right? So we have the minimum point already, right, which is 110 centimeter. If we want to use the question didn't ask is equation in meter or centimeter. So if we are going to convert into meter, it will be okay, but you have to divide by 100 everything. I think we stick to centimeter. Unless the question state meter, then we will divide by 100. Okay, since the data or the point, majority of the point are in centimeter, so we will use the answer, the equation as in centimeter. So if this is positive, when we plug in, the x will be opposite sign, and this one we can just use it without changing the sign, right? Basically, that is how you form the equation by writing this. You have to start with this step first, and then you plug in the vertex into the function. And then you have to solve the A by using any of the point on the diagram. So normally it's the y-intercept. You can use this point, which is 0 to 1, 0. Or you can even use 200. This is 200 to 1, 0. Alright? But don't use a minimum point. So we use the easy one is 0 and 2, 10. Okay, any of the point will give you the same answer. So that means here will be 2, 1, 0, the y. Fx means the y. We are going to solve the A, and the x is 0. Alright, plus 1, 1, 0. So that means if we solve it, we will get 100 here, right? 210 minus 110 is 100. A, this is 100. Okay, 100 square, positive, right? So the A will be positive, and obviously it is correct because it is minimum point, so we cut the 2 zeros. So A is 1 over 100, A positive, so that means it's a U shape. So that means the function that we need to write is 1 over 100, and then x minus 100 square plus 110. This is what the question wants. Find the equation of parabolic swing rope fx. So we have to write in terms of the fx. Alright, make sure you write the quadratic function in vertex form. Alright, but the question didn't ask in vertex form or in general form. So you can leave it in this form. Unless they state equation of the parabolic in general form, then you need to expand. Okay, let's proceed to C. The C, we are asking the quadratic equation produced has no real roots. Okay, show the calculation to support your statement. Okay, that means the question is saying that this quadratic function does not have any roots, no real roots, no real roots. So when we heard about no real roots, no, we will write less than. So it's b squared minus 4ac less than 0. So in this case, we have to obtain the ABC from this equation. So let's expand so that we can see the A and the B and the C. So x squared minus 200x plus 100, okay, 10,000 plus 110. Now we need to expand further until we can see the A, B, C. So looks like the A is 1 over 100. And then the B will be 2. And the C will be, this one is 100, right? If we expand, this is 100, 210, right? Okay, so this is basically the answer for the quadratic equation. We can say the quadratic function of the, find the equation of the parabolic swing rope fx equation. If we want to find the equation, we have to let the fx equal to 0. So for B, this should be the answer, better answer. Why? Because we write at this. Because the question mentioned quadratic equation. It's not a function, right? So you cannot leave your answer in function. Alright, if you leave your answer in this way, they will minus a mark because this is a quadratic function. So if you read the question, find for B, you look at the keywords here, then find the equation of the parabolic equation. So this is a function. So be very careful so that you won't lose any marks. So the right answer should be this one, not just now the one, okay? Now for C, this is equation. We have to use a is 1 over 100, B is negative 2, and C is 210. And we need to show B squared minus 4AC less than 0. So you cannot equal to 0. You must show it is less than 0. So negative 2 squared minus 4 times 1 over 100 times 210. And you try to simplify. This is 4 minus 840 divided by 100. So if you cut, this is 8.4. 4 minus 8.4. Yes, it is a negative value. So hence it shows that b squared minus 4ac is less than 0. Hence we can say that the quadratic equation produce no roots. It won't cut the x-axis. No real roots or has no real roots. Okay, we have to show the b squared minus 4ac properly. Show that the value of b squared minus 4ac is a negative value. And then we have to write a statement to support the answer. Alright, that's all about the question number 6, which is a little bit challenging, right? Thank you. Till then, bye-bye. Have a nice holidays.